Hey folks, today I will show you how to create this self-resizable text in Apple Motion. Also, I will provide the template so you can use it in Fcpx even if you don't have Apple Motion. So let's get started. So once you open up Apple Motion, just select this Final Cut titles over here and you can choose your resolution. I'm just gonna stick it with this Full HD resolution, and then the frame rate is 30 frames per second and duration 10 seconds. Hit open, and now over here I'm just gonna delete this title background over here, as well as I'm gonna delete the title. I will start fresh over here. So now select this group layer and select the text tool over here and click on this canvas over here and type your text. Once you're done typing, just click on this select tool over here, and now select this text layer, and from the inspector tab come over here to this text parameter over here and you can adjust some of the settings. I'm just going to increase the size, and also I'm just going to change this alignment to center, and I'm just going to reposition it to center it over here so that you can see it clearly. Okay, now the next step is to clone this text layer. So to do that, right click on this and click on this make clone layer, and what it will do, it will make a duplicated layer of this clone layer. And if you just move it somewhere else and select the actual layer and just do some of the changes over here, and all of the changes will happen in the clone layer. Now let's move this text layer to the top and select this clone layer and go to filter, border, and click on this simple border. Now come over here to this filter section, and in the color section you can change the color. So I'm gonna make it red so you can see it clearly. Now as you can see, a border has been added to the text, to the clone layer. Next, in the width section, you need to increase this width amount. So you have to make this one much higher. So I'm gonna make this one 1000, and this is very important to make this one much higher, like 500 or 1000. If you just only leave it to like 70 or 80, it won't work if you just type a longer text or if you have a multiple text line. So let me show you. If I just select this actual layer and double click and just press enter and type more text, and as you can see, it look weird over here. So for that, select this simple border, and in the width section you need to make this one 1000. Now that should fix the issue. Now the next step is to add some padding around the text. So for that, you need to duplicate this simple border filter. So select it and just duplicate just by pressing Command D on your keyboard, and it will be duplicated. Now I'm just gonna drag this duplicated copy underneath. Now in the simple border copy filter, just decrease the width amount over here. I'm just gonna make this one like 50, and in the border placement, make this one to overlap. So once you do that, it will add some padding over here. You can control the padding from this width option, so you can do it depending on your need, and once you're done, it's ready. Now the only problem is that if you just move the actual text, the text box will not follow along. Also, if you just scale this text over here, it will not follow. That's because the clone layer transform properties is not linked with this actual layer. So let me show you how to do that. For that, select the clone layer and come over here to this properties tab over here. Now in the position parameter, just go over here in this arrow button, click on this and go to this add parameter behavior and click on this link. So once you click on the link, you will find a blank source option over here. Just drag the actual text layer to this blank box and it will automatically adapt the text. Select the clone layer again and go to the rotation, click on the icon, behavior and link, drag the same text, and I'm gonna do this one more time with the scale parameter. Click behavior and go to link and drag the text. Now as you can see, if I just select this one, select this main text and move the text, rotate the text as well as scale the text, the clone layer will be follow along. As well as if you just type more text and more lines, everything will look good over here. Now the text looks boring, that's because it don't have any animation. So let me show you how to add some animation. So for that, I'm just gonna select this group layer over here. I'm just gonna add some scale animation. So it will be scale in and scale out. So for that, I'm just gonna go to this 1 second mark over here, put my timer indicator, and while my group is selected, I'm just gonna click on the stopwatch icon of the scale, go back to the beginning and scale this down to 0. And same thing, I'm just gonna go to this over here, click on the stopwatch icon, go to the end and scale it down to 0. So it will animate in and animate out. So now if you just play back, it's completely linear. We need to add some Bezier curves over here. For that, click on this keyframe editor and make sure the group layer is selected. Now over here, select both of these keyframes at the front, right click on this, click on the interpolation and Bezier. Now it's a Bezier curve. Now select this second keyframe over here. Press and hold Option key on your keyboard and drag this handle. It's really important to hold the Option key so that it only adjusts this handle, not this handle over here. Now if you just play back, as you can see, it looks nice. Same for the end. Select both of these, right click, interpolation and Bezier. Select this keyframe, press and hold Option key and adjust this, like so. Now the title is ready for use. You can publish these parameters and save it as a template to use it on Fcpx. But don't worry, if you don't have Apple Motion, I will save this template and provide the template download link in the description so you can download it and use it on your Fcpx projects. In the next step, let me show you how to use the template in the Fcpx. Now once you download the template zip file, just unzip it and you will get this folder over here. Just open up that and you will find these subfolders inside it. Now all you just need to do, you need to copy this exact folder in a specific file path in order to install in Fcpx. For that, open up the help file and open up the Fcpx template installation path. And here you have to open up this file path and copy and paste that folder. So for that, open up your Finder and go to your application tab over here. Find the Final Cut Pro logo, right click on it and click on the show package content. And now you should be able to follow this file path. So contents, plugins, media providers, motion effects, contents, resources, templates, and then title. Now in this title folder, you need to copy and paste this exact folder over here. So once you do that, the template will be installed. Now you can open up Fcpx and over here, just come over here to this title section and you will find this media stock free titles category. So once you select it, under Self Resizable title over here, you will find a bunch of titles. Now as you can see, you will find 10 different text boxes, 5 with the fill text box and 5 will be the stroke box over here. And they all have different kind of animations. So let me show you. The first one, as you can see, it will be scale in and out, and then you will find different animation like this position and opacity. And the next one, it will be reversed and then from the left and then right. And the same for the others as well. Scale up, position down, up, and etc. So now I can just drag and drop any title on top of your footage and it will be played something like that. Now all of the titles will have an on-screen control, so you can control it, move it wherever you want, scale this up or down and rotate it. And you can also adjust the duration to get animate out. Okay, now to adjust more, just select the title and come over here to this inspector tab. And here you will find a bunch of settings. You can turn off and on the animation in and out so that it can be a static title. You can change the text from here. You can change the color of the text and the position, rotation, scale, etc. And then at the end you will find this text box color. You can change the color from here and text box padding. In the same way, you can drag and drop another title over here, like so. This one is with a stroke box. Over here you will find box thickness as well as the box padding over here, and everything else is same. So you get the idea. I hope with this free template you can create cool stuffs. So have a great day. See you soon.